It's a somber mood here at the presidential wing of the airport, where senior military officers and other ranks are on hand to pay their last respects to the departed Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Abuja Lagbaja, whose remains are now being trolleyed to a waiting hearse, and it would be conveyed to a medical facility where we were told, where the corpse will be kept until a service of songs that will hold at the Mogadishu cantonment, popularly called the Abacha Barracks in the metropolis of Abuja, and that ceremony will be tomorrow, Friday, and later on there would be an interment at the National Military Cemetery, and that will be the grand finale of the funeral of the departed Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Abuja Lagbaja. Pallbearers escorting the remains of Lieutenant General Abuja Lagbaja on a trolley along the apron of the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. As I said earlier, it's a somber mood for the senior officers and indeed other members of the Nigerian Armed Forces at this moment. For some, seeing their former boss, now the remains in a casket, triggers emotions, but as military officers we gathered that those emotions are not to be manifest. We gathered that the pallbearers will continue escorting the casket that is being trolleyed down what they've created as an aisle, with senior officers on either side.
About for quite a while, a man who is being honored by a lot of people around the world.
The casket is draped in the Nigerian national color, green and white. From one set of pallbearers to another set. This time, the officers are of the rank of major generals and its equivalents in the Air Force and the Navy. This will mark the second leg of the corpse being conveyed on the apron of the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport.
Commander, Captain Musa, nation remains dearly departed Chief of Army Staff makes his way gradually to take of his guard of honor. I did inform earlier that this guard of honor, mounted by troops, guards of the Nigerian army.
Quick march. This part of the parade, all of you should excuse us. Take a good position. Just move back and take a good position.
It's now time for the national salute and the national anthem.
He did mention that this ceremony is a very solemn ceremony. All bearers moving the remains of our dearly departed Chief of Army Staff. I did mention earlier that this solemn guard of honor ceremony is being streamed live on several media platforms, including Arise Television, Channels Television, Television Continental, several other channels.
Yes, sir.
Equally streamed on Nigerian Army platforms. You may do well to join us in this solemn ceremony.
Senior officers of the rank of Major General Air Vice Marshal and Rear Admiral are now the pallbearers
leading a procession,
wheeling the remains in a casket to a waiting hearse.
Lieutenant General COAS Lagbaja, Nigerian Army Medical. May I inform that our dearly departed Chief of Army Staff was appointed Chief of Army Staff in June 2023 and has held the appointment of Chief of Army Staff for a total of 1 year and 4 months, leading the Nigerian Army. And has several honors across various theaters of operation. Our dearly departed Chief of Army Staff, an skilled infantry general of exceptional qualities, renowned for his unwavering patriotism and love for country, has given his all. He brought honor to the Nigerian Army across numerous theaters of operation. It is said that every soul must face to death, but one day return to its creator. Today, our revered late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Lagbaja, it's okay, just take it. It's very heavy. You pay our last respects. Gallant professional soldier, gentleman senior officer for excellence, in very active service, father.
Behind the pallbearer is the acting Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede.
At the service of songs of honor, our dearly departed Chief of Army Staff.